Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
All right, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Sketching the Privateer, the show where I show you some work on my comic book during the week. And I am proud to announce that I have a friend with me today, guy that's always here during the video game shows, Martin Acosta Santana. What's going on, man?
I needed to refresh myself.
Yeah?
So I came here so I can... cannot English today.
It's okay. You've been having a problem Englishing here lately, period, but that's okay. We're going to get there.
Yeah. Well, I'm here to relax and give you grief.
And give me grief. Unfortunately, you don't have all the videos to play with on this one. Because I'm usually just by myself drawing, so I don't have many videos for you to play with. But let's see who's in the chat here today. We got a few people here. Let's see. The first person in, was this you or was it Gary? Pop Culture Minefield stepped in and said, "Yay!" Was that you or Gary?
It had been Gary.
Ah, yeah, okay, very cool. And then, of course, Martin said hello too.
Yeah,
and he says, "Hello, Joe," because he wants me to talk like Droopy Dog, and I'm just not going to do it for an entire show.
Don't worry.
I just won't do it.
Hello, Joe.
Hello, Martin. But anyway, yeah. And then, of course, the hardest working mod in the business is here, as usual. You know him.
Womack. Why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
And no matter what Sean Connery says about him, we love him. So, you know, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you out there from across the pond. Let's see. Where is... I know he put it in here. There it is. Heidi ho, you nerds and nerdettes. It's good to see you. I think I saw one other person in here. Yeah, Lord Thoth. He's here. What's up? I'm gonna have to come up with a. I'm gonna have to come up with a video for Lord Thoth. I gotta think about that. I gotta find a video for him. He likes to show up during the show a lot. And he says, "Go Raiders." That's for another day. We're not gonna talk football right now. And he says, "Let's fracking go." Well, you know, anytime somebody mentions that, we've got to acknowledge it.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
All right, so let's see who else is in here. Yeah, that's about it.
No, we have Janet from another planet.
Is she here? Well, let's see.
Yes.
Oh, there she is. She says, I see her saying hi to Vincent there. There she is. She says, hello, everyone. Okay. Sometimes it's hard for me to see all this through all the stuff that, my man Vince is putting up. It's good to see you, Janet. Always good to see you. I shared out her, she had an X thing going on this morning. What do they call those? Those chat rooms they set up on X where you can go in and talk and listen and all that good stuff. I can't remember what they're called. Janet, tell me what they're called. I'm a boomer when it comes to X.
I'm completely unsavvy with social media.
I think it's some kind of room or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. But anyway, let me go ahead and get Spaces. That's what they're called. Yes, Spaces on X. What they are, it's a place where you can invite people and they just talk in there. It's like kind of like on Discord. You have a voice channel on Discord where people talk to each other and stuff. Same thing, only it's on X, and you can share it out to different things. I think she was running it on. Didn't you have it on YouTube this morning? I think you did, but I saw it on X. That's where I shared it out at. But anyway, I try and share out all. Just imagine if everybody did like me and shared out all their friends' stuff. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Imagine all the people.
Yeah, all the people. Yeah, right. I don't want to go that far hippie, but anyway.
You can say I'm a hippie because my long hair.
Right, your long hair just flows down. Those long, dark locks. Vince says, I'm in space. Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, I'm sure you're way off the ground, bro. But anyway, let's get to it. Let me go ahead and share the screen, and I'm gonna go ahead and, since it's just two of us, I'm gonna go ahead and play the background music today. You guys, let me know if it's too loud. All right. Lord Top says hippie. I'm the hippie of us. You kidding me? Look at this. Look at this ponytail I got going, man. It's pretty damn long. But what's funny is I've met people that don't even know I have long hair from watching me on YouTube, because I've always got it in the ponytail. It's always behind me. Let's see. Yeah, these are the sounds of sharking for pearls. My brother's. I pronounced that wrong. Sharkin. Don't forget, you dropped the G. Sharkin for pearls. That's my brother's label. That's he's put out like 5 albums in the last 2 years. Martin, he is busting it up. That is the cover for his latest one, Sojourn, and I'm not sure the next one. I can't. Tsunami. Tsunami's the name of the next one. Actually, I have the title song. You'll hear it today on the background. And yes, Low Spec, I see you over there, my friend. I see you. That's right. You didn't catch me with my pants down today. You didn't have to come over to YouTube and tell me. I've got it up over here, pal. Okay? So there you go.
Racing.
All right. Well, just saying. Okay, so let me get this shared. My screen with my stuff. This is the page I'm working on. Now let's fill everybody in. This one's page 1. We got the Coast Guard cutter as it's on patrol, and the bottom. I think if you've watched the show, you know that the bottom cell down here, the bottom panel, is an ode to one of my favorite album covers ever. It's called Straight Between the Eyes by Rainbow. Richie Blackmore's little band he did outside of Deep Purple. So you guys, those of you that have seen that album cover, you know where it comes from. But that's the exact eye position and everything, the surprise look and everything from that album cover. That's an image I've always loved. And then the second page, that's the big splash page with the Coast Guard under attack by a Hind helicopter. That's right. You're going to see a lot of stuff from the 80s in this comic book. And then you've got the next page where they drop a torpedo in the water to try and take it out. You don't know it at this point, but this thing is running interference for a couple of drug boats. If you look at the first page, you see on the radar screen there's 3 dots there, right? on the surface radar, right? So there you go. It's got 3 dots, and only one of them are attacking the ship. It's the helicopter. You see him doing a strafing run here on the back, and then you see. Now this, I'm gonna have to change a little bit because they're actually not even there. They're actually watching this on a screen. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take the Coast Guard cutter and the helicopter that's in front of them and probably change the lines in there to blue or a light green or something, you know, and I'm going to put some marks on the screen to make it look like it is a projection instead of the real world, right? The ocean and everything's going to be real. They're going to be in the same position where they'd be, right, if they were there. But they use this thing in the story. I don't know if I've explained this to you guys on the show yet or not, but they use something called folding space to get from one point to another quickly. Okay, so that's what you're seeing here. They're actually well away from the place, and they're watching what's going on, right, from far away. Anyway, that's what's going on here, and the bottom there where you see the privateer with his mouth clenched, he's just giving him some directions, right? And then you've got the 4th page where the torpedo hits and blows up on the side of the boat. You see guys jumping in the water, all that stuff, and then you've got this female crewman who gets blown off her feet. She's trying to get up, and it's coming in for another strafing attack. And right there, you see the privateer's eye patch for the first time. And he's basically telling him, bring me in low over the deck, right? And then the next page is where you actually see him for the first time. And I actually colored it because I wanted to see what it looked like, you know. But what you see in this one is all those bubbles and stuff around the Huey helicopter. And he's going to use a Huey because it's my favorite helicopter ever. But anyway, those bubbles and stuff, that's it folding space and coming in there to drop him off, and then it leaves the same way, right? And the other thing you notice here is there's a line all the way around him. This is a shield that he has around himself, and it's kind of like the Black Panthers in the movie Black Panther, a kinetic shield where it absorbs energy, right? Because he doesn't, first of all, he knows he's going to get shot at, right? So he doesn't want ricocheting going all over the place, right, Martin? So he has this shield soaks up the energy of those bullets and just drops them to the ground, so it doesn't hurt anybody. You know what I mean? Yep. And so you see the helicopter coming in, and he's jumping between the sailor and the helicopter, and then here you see the strafe and run hit. All the bullets come in, and you know they're actually getting sucked up. I know you can't see it very well, but I put circles in here. This will come in more in the coloring, okay? But those bullets are getting grabbed by that shield and just dropped. And then in these 2 panels here, she says, "Where did you come from?" And this guy's asking the same question: where did he come from, right? And then the captain of the boat decides to head out and try and get the crew member, right? And his first mate is telling him a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, I'd have to look at my script to see what they're saying. But the captain comes out and he draws down on the privateer because he doesn't know who he is, right? And the privateer gets up and says, "Look, I'm not your enemy. They are." And this page I love. We did this over the last couple of weeks. You actually see the eye patch and what it does. It helps him target these things with his flintlock. His flintlock, kind of like, it's the concept of Batman. Everything's old. It looks like it wouldn't hurt a flea, but it's all high tech. You know what I mean? That's a repeating flintlock. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of these things you got to load with it just looks that way to match his motif, right? And you see in this panel right here that the captain's unloading his pistol on him to no effect, right? Just because he pulled his gun, right? And then these guys, these 3 crosshairs, that's him hitting the rotors. And I actually colored the rotors so people would see what it was going to look like with color on it, you know, right there. And then you've got the 2 pilots getting shot in the helmet. So anyway, that's that page. We finished that up last week, and now we're on page. Hang on, I think it's page 8. Yeah, we're working on page 8 now, and the cells are pretty simple. This is, you see the helicopter crashing behind him, and he's helping up the female, picking her up, and then in this one, the captain's kind of stunned. He's sitting there. He's still pointing his empty pistol at him. Okay, he's emptied the magazine on him, and he's still pointing it at him, and he's talking to him. And as he's talking to him, you see the helicopter full space and come in, and then you get to see his boat, the Seahawk. It's a man of war type thing from the 1700s. You see it appear behind him, and that's what the big 2/3 panel is on that page. So that's what we're going to be working on, man. I've got to get up my, let's see, I got to get the hind helicopter picture up. I know we got don't need the flintlock anymore. What is the service pistol for the military now? It's a 9mm Beretta, isn't it? I think they went back, I think they went to that in the 90s. I'm not sure.
No.
I know they were going to that when I was getting out. We were going from 45s to 9mm Berettas.
It's a SIG, I think.
Is it? Okay.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. I don't really know. But
And by the way, I promised that I was here to give you grief, so...
yeah. Give me grief. Go for it.
Yeah, seeing the eye patch and the tech behind it, leave it to Joe to give his character cheat aiming.
Yeah, cheat aiming. You damn straight, brother. You damn straight I'm going to have cheat aiming. Of course I am. You know that. Anybody that's watched my video game show knows I play on push mode. Come on, man. Anyway, we'll get to work on some of this stuff. Of course, a lot of this is already established in the other shots. So here at the beginning, you know, it's really... I can make as many mistakes as I want. This is the deck, so let's go ahead and put those lines in here. First of all, we want to make sure, check our layers. That's just a sketch layer, and we want to be on the ink layer, and we're on that, so let's go ahead and get that, and then we'll start putting these lines in. And the thing I love about this program is if you draw a curved line and you hold it, then you can move it anywhere you want. Watch this. Oh, see, it didn't hold it that time, so I got to get rid of it. Not sure what it is, if you have to draw it slow or what, but there it goes. See, I can take that all the way up here, and it'll keep the curve. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty neat little thing.
I checked the service sidearm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was kind of right with the US Navy. It's a 6-hour, but I was wrong with the modeling which I had in mind. They are using the M18. The Coast Guard, however, is using a Glock G9.
Glock G9. Okay.
Gen 5.
All right. I will look that up in just a second.
Oh, but they are transitioning to 6-hour P229.
Well, this is, I think we can use, what was the first one you said? Say that again.
Glock, the Glock 19, I think.
19? Okay. That's the first thing that popped up was a 19. Okay.
Oh.
Images.
And Lord Thought says that he owns a Glock 19
Really?
V5. Yeah. So
How do you like it, sir? Let us know in the chat. That is going to do good for my purposes, I think.
or you
Just
can go the Hollywood route and give Desert Eagles to everyone.
No. Sorry. I'd like my stuff to be a little bit realistic. You know what I'm saying? Just
I know.
a little bit.
I don't know. Just easy.
Yep. Let's see. Okay. Get that a little smaller. And actually, you know what? I'm going to keep that drawing. Save image. Go ahead and save that, and then we'll close that out. And then we'll hit.
You have a question
The
from
pictures.
Nog.
What did he say?
What year is the timeline in the comic?
Oh, man, that's a bad question. Because you know what? There's a lot of flashbacks and stuff. Hang on. Let me get this over here where I can use it real quick, and I'll tell you. In this comic, right here, this is today, 2025. Okay? About, I want to say, what page is it? I want to say it's around page maybe 15 in the book. We go back to 2002. Okay? Because the way the story of the Privateer goes, and he already knows this, Knock already knows this, but the rest of you may not know it. He shows up in our timeline on September 12th, 2001. He was put there on purpose by a guy that helped him, or excuse me, that he helped on the deserted island he was on. I'd have to read the whole story, but you guys, if you've followed the channel, all you have to do is just check the playlist and look for a thumbnail that says the Privateer's origin story, and I read it during the show. As a matter of fact, I think on the 150th episode I read it again. I'm not sure. But if you go to my Subscribe Star page, you can read it there. But the story goes that after his time with the pirate ship, he retires to a deserted island in the Bermuda Triangle that Graybeard showed him. And he saves an Indian shaman from an attack by a tiger. And whenever he saves him, he smokes the peace pipe with him. Now, we all know that the peace pipe is just, it's peyote, which is a hallucinogen. But the shaman really isn't a shaman. He's an alien, okay? And he just does this to find out about the Privateer and what's important to him and stuff like that. Anyway, he comes to find out that, he's really has high hopes for the country.
Come on, Vince.
That he helped, in the revolution. And so he sends him to the place he thinks his country needs him the most, and that's the day after 9/11. Because if you think about it, this whole country was put on, well, actually the whole world was put on its head when that event happened. You know what I mean? It really changed a lot of things, starting with the Patriot Act, which we all know is a way to just be able to look at anybody's stuff anytime they want to. It's all about controlling things and stuff. I don't want to get political on here, but you understand what I'm saying. That's where they put him to help his country, right? That's where the alien put him to help him out. So that's where we go back to in the second part of the book here. Since he asked the question, I will go ahead and show you. Hang on. Let's see who else is. Oh yeah, Martin's over there on Rumble. Cool. Let me see. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you real quick.
Yeah, Joe. Rumble chat matters.
I know Rumble chat matters. I understand. But hey, what you gonna do?
You understand? You just don't care.
No, it's not that. I should get credit for remembering it and having it up today. Thank you very much. I mean, my gosh. Okay, I've got to sign in real quick to this thing. Bear with me. And boom, and they're going to send me something through my email, and I've got to open that. So, let's see. Actually, no, I don't need to open that here. I can just do it with my phone. That'll be easy enough. On my Subscribe Star page, you can see all of this stuff. The plot for the book, the sketch. You see the sketch page we have here? The sketch layer I'm always talking about? All 20 pages of the first issue are on the Subscribe Star page anytime you want to look at them, including the script for it. So that's where you want to go if you want to find out all the inside dope on this stuff. Let's see. 161. Okay. All right, so he asked what time period we're in. Well, we're actually in the first story, which is going to be 3 issues. Okay. You actually see a few different timelines. Let me scroll down to where the script is. A lot of my artwork and stuff is on here. Okay. So let's see. We're on 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see. Okay, and then we got the incident with the police. Okay. I'm just looking through it here, guys, real quick, scanning it. Okay, here it is. It's page 17. Page 17 through 20 will be in 2002, and actually take place in I think it's Kabul, Afghanistan. No, 2004. I'm sorry, 2004. That's when it takes place. It's 2004. 3 years after he's arrived here. That's right. I gave it some time for him to build his network and everything. So you're going to have that timeline. You're going to have present day, and you're also going to have there's heavy flashbacks in the second issue, the second 20 pages, right, of him as a young boy in the 1700s. You know, because he was born in 1750, so you're going to see like 1762, you know, around there. Stuff like that. You know, that's all part of his origin. Folding space. I don't know, Joe. That didn't go so well for Event Horizon. Yeah, I know. But hey, look, there's going to be problems that arise because of the tech. No doubt. Yes.
Wait. As I put in the chat, and you have to read, you have to imagine that I have blue hair when I say this.
Okay.
That wasn't real space folding.
I hear you. But yeah, look, time is one of the things that's going to change a lot in this story, because you got to find out what his character was like before he came to our time, right? How he became a pirate and all that good stuff. That's all in this first 3-book series. It culminates with his first battle with Communist Reign, his nemesis. So yeah, we're going to be in several timelines, buddy. But the stuff I'm drawing right now is present day, and you know the characters better than everybody else does, Knock. If you're still watching, at this time, actually. The final panel of the second book, you meet Regal Inferno for the first time. So, and you don't meet the Royal Fox until the 3rd book, and she's introduced in a flashback to when they first met. And I think that's going to be like in a year after the end of this book. But anyway, yeah, got a lot of story to tell. And but this is where it starts, is in present day, bud. And then I tell the rest of it through flashbacks, if that's what you're wondering, buddy. But anyway, so Martin, what do you got going on this weekend?
Oh, this weekend. Well, today we want to do.
Don't talk about you, not the stream.
Oh, me.
Stuff. You.
Okay. Yes, because this weekend
you're here to relax. I'm not talking work.
Yes, I'm having a hard departure from my usual weekends. I'm not gonna be on Pop Culture Mindfield this weekend because tomorrow good friends of ours are baptizing their baby,
Mm-hmm.
and dude, that is going to start in the morning, and then you don't know what time it is gonna end.
No, you don't. That's one of those all
Because
day
you have
events,
the
man.
ceremony, then you have the um, lunch that we're gonna have, and then comes the celebration, and
Yep.
it's a whole
sure.
day thing.
Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. It sounds like it should be a pretty good time.
Yeah, nothing like the Corleones, but something like.
But come on, it'll be fun. No
Yes.
doubt.
Oh yeah. I'm wondering if my old body can
Oh, you can
withstand all
hang.
that.
You can hang, man. You can hang. I'm just see that I've got a. When I sketched this out, I didn't put much detail in this at all. That's why I'm having to erase a lot and stuff like that. I've got to do more work on my. You've seen how Gary pencils. He puts so much detail in his pencils. He's just drawing over his pencils, you know. Me, I'm doing more of the detail stuff in the ink work whenever I get to it, you know. But I really need to do what he does and do more work on the pencils. You know. Let's see.
I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it's the same amount of work, just distributed.
Yeah, it's just distributed differently. You're right. You're right. Yeah, so the first issue introduces you to the privateer and his nemesis. You get to see him in here too. But you really don't know his name or anything like that. You don't know all the particulars about him. You don't find out any of that until later on. And you also find out how old he is and all this other stuff. It ends, actually, of all places, at Guantanamo Bay. They inter him, and he gets arrested in Kabul. Because what happens at the end of this book, Martin, is he finds Osama bin Laden's doctor in Kabul, Afghanistan. He finds him there, and he's gonna capture him and basically torture him and find out where Osama bin Laden is. Right, that's what he's looking for, and a bunch of American soldiers in Kabul capture him. Because he starts trashing the place, throwing this guy around. You know what I mean? And he gets arrested. And when he gets questioned, that's when they find out that, first of all, he's a gojillionaire. He's basically like Elon Musk. Basically, he took all of his booty. Yes, that's right. I said booty. From back in his pirating days. And it's now worth billions. You know, and he turned that around into stock in tech companies and stuff like that. He's got all the military contracts, so he gets all the best toys, that kind of thing. He's basically like Batman that way, you know what I mean? He gets all the best toys and stuff because he's rich. But he comes from a very poor background, you know what I mean? So it's a cool story. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I really do. I don't know. Knock thinks it's pretty cool. He read it back in the day whenever I first wrote it and everything, and him and guys like Jimmy Bailey, the guy that was the first co-host of this show, they've been trying to get me to work on this forever. So, I tell you, if it wasn't for this program here, where I can make mistakes and erase them like that right there. Like when I do that by accident and put a big-ass line right in the middle of stuff and do that. If I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably would not be doing it at all. But, yeah, man. And we wrote some great stories, man, back in the day. Knock, I'll tell you. We really did. Let's see, what's that Vince saying? Hope you can
You keep.
good track of your timelines, or it might get pretty messy. Yeah, I do. Trust me. There's, like, for instance, shit. I'll bring it up again. Hang on. Now that I'm signed into it, it ought to pop right back up. Yeah, it's back up. Let me, before I present it, let me go ahead and scroll down to it. Like, I'll show you the transition from this time to the time in the past. Okay, so like I said, if you want to see the behind the scenes stuff on this, go to the Subscribe Star page. When the privateer is done debriefing the captain of the Coast Guard ship, okay? This is it right here. He's showing them that they have the helicopter and everything, right? And they're putting his crew out to the ocean because they really don't want people to know where the ship is or anything, right? And once he's put the captain out and stuff, his crew's letting him know that we've got the wreckage of the helicopter and everything. He's overseeing everything, and this panel right here is going to be them folding space and sending the helicopter back to a warehouse where they can investigate it. Right? They don't have a space big enough on the boat, so they're going to send it back. Anyway, the last thing he says, he's sitting there, and the last thing he says is, "I'm going to find you." Right? Whoever it is that was behind all this shit. Right? And then that's the transition right there, because you see he's got the aiming thing in his eye patch, because he sees better out of his eye patch than he does with his real eye. You know what I mean? He can zoom in on shit and all kinds of stuff with that eye patch. But anyway, when you see this at the bottom of the bottom of the next page in the story, or excuse me, in the top, it's this one right here, where the establishing thing is the same picture, but it's a regular eye patch. There's no high tech to it or anything, right? And it'll say 2004 Kabul right here. Probably in the next panel. He's just sitting here reading a paper outside of a bustling marketplace, and there's the doctor going into a shop, and that's going to be my establishing, the change in the timeline kind of thing. And actually, at the end of this one, the very last page of it, he's at Guantanamo Bay. They've arrested him, and they're questioning him, and they've got him in handcuffs, and he busts his handcuffs, right, and lets them know who he is. And then the thing at the bottom says, the Privateer Unchained next. That's the title of the second book. So, yeah. I've got this. I've had this planned out for a while, but I don't want to do it in a graphic novel setting. That's one thing I think you don't get with graphic novels. You don't get that cliffhanger ending like we used to get in the comic books when we were kids. And that's something I want people to experience with my book. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there you go. That booty looks thick on that news paper page. Yeah, well, he's been working out. That he's got loose cargo pants on. So hey, what are you gonna do? But anyway, yeah. So that's what's up. I tell you what, I'm answering one question from Knock, and I'm totally going overboard with it. But I like talking about it, man. I took a long time writing this. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. So what time do you start tomorrow, man? I know you told me, but I forgot already.
Well, I think the whole shebang starts like 10 or 11 in the morning. For me. Which for you should be like...
No, same time. You and I are on the same time.
No. What time do you have it right now?
I have 1:40.
You see? I have 12:40.
Well, that's probably because of daylight savings time.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be back to your time sometime this month. I think.
Yeah,
in November.
November.
Yeah.
First week of November.
First week in November. I'll be back in line with you. Yeah. You guys don't do daylight savings time down there.
Oh, we used to, but our last president, he decided. Yes, he's a comic. He decided to not doing it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the. I wasn't bothered with the daylight saving.
Me either.
Just
Really
so you know, I come from a country in which we don't have that because we cover what? Venezuela is covered by one time zone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not a big country. So when I understand why you have it and why Mexico, who doesn't need it, have it.
Right.
We used to have it for trading purposes.
Okay.
And one day they said, no, we're not doing that anymore. And man, that has brought me tons of confusion with the time of the shows.
Yeah, I imagine, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. But you know what? If you set up notifications, well, the good thing about it is when you look at the channel, you can see how many minutes it is beforehand. You know, if you just go to the thumbnail that's waiting. I tell you, one thing I'm looking forward to being able to do is setting up what they do on Rumble already. You know, like little trailers beforehand. You know, little videos beforehand to let people know what it is. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think it's cool. Durka, durka, durka. Look at you. See, they see you and they think this is friggin' Pop Culture Minefield. I'm going to play a bunch of videos and stuff. Now, not on this show, man. Not on this one.
Oh, my.
What?
Vincent is becoming Sander Hammerslag.
See, this is not Pop Culture Minefield, man. I don't have those videos. I don't do that. Although I dig that movie, don't get me wrong. Team America's awesome. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I try not to do exactly what, like, you know, Tim's video. You guys have got one version of it, and I cut my own version of it. You know what I mean? With all the explosions and stuff. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I haven't seen Tim this morning, by the way.
Me neither.
And by the way, if you're a big fan of the Wild Geese like I am, and you're in the UK, they are re-releasing it in theaters on November 14th, man.
Which one?
I can't wait. I say I can't wait. Tim can't wait. Tim sent me the trailer for it. I was like, oh my God, you better go, you son of a bitch. You know? Let's see. I barely pay attention to daylight savings. Thank God phones and computers auto-update their time. Yeah. Depending on where you're at,
I had no problem with that. For me, I was always on time. Then we stopped following it, and one day I receive I'm so very, very taking my time with my morning, and I receive a call from Gary. Hey, are you going to join us? Are you okay? What the fuck? Oh, the hour change.
Wow. Messed you up, did it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm concentrating here. Sometimes I just completely shut up when I'm doing this. You know?
I'm used to.
No, that looks too skeletal. Can't do that. I'm gonna have to shade her face. Okay, so that looks good. Put his eyebrow coming out there. Maybe a little bit of his eye there. Yeah, that's good. And of course, we got his arm coming out from underneath the epaulets. Gonna be doing a lot of shading and stuff in here. He's getting up from the ground. This girl needs some more booty. That's for sure. Something like that. It's more hips is what she needs, not booty.
Is he going the route of Hancock?
No.
Asking the permission for touch there.
No. No, no.
Oh,
no.
that scene was awesome because it conveys the whole ridiculousness of that thing.
Yeah, it does.
The female officer is shot. She's bleeding. She's
Right.
begging for help. And, can I touch your body to lift you up off the ground? And the woman,
Right.
"Yes."
Do you mind? Well, of course you can, you dumb shit. Okay. So
That movie was so maligned. I really liked it.
Hancock was cool. Was it Clarice Theron was the other one?
Yes.
Yeah.
She
that's
was
what I
the-
thought. Yeah. I thought it was cool. I of course, back then, as far as I was concerned, Will Smith could do no wrong, you know. He was really good back then.
He still was Will Smith.
Right? It's kind of like the precursor to The Boys, right? You know, guys with superpowers being corruptible and being, you know, just... he wasn't corrupted, really.
No.
He was a regular guy, you know. He had his own problems and stuff. And
But what he was, he had a lot of pent-up anger
yes.
because he didn't know what was happening to him, and he thought that he was being abandoned because that nobody gave any kind of value to him.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, he still was a good person because even with all his anger and all his problems, he was helping people
Yep.
very badly.
Screwing it up most of the time, but he was still helping people. Yep.
He was trying to be useful.
Right. All right. We got the fire from the boat going on there, so most of this is going away. Ah! Let me get this bigger so I can see it.
That's what she said.
Ah! Stop it. That's what she said. They always got to make it weird around here.
Could be worse. Could be Gary.
I know. He'd make it real weird. I make it weird enough, though. Just by saying what I say without thinking, everybody puts a damn context to it. That means nothing like I meant it to be, that's for sure. Every time somebody says phrasing, I'm like, come on, man.
Well,
Get your mind out of the gutter.
that's part of the game.
Yes, it is part of the game.
And
Okay, so...
you said the magic word, so
Come
What's up?
on, man.
Yeah, come on, man. The other Joe. Okay, let's see if I can get this somewhat looking correct here. How many grooves is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's that. We've got the chamber, which probably is going to look more like this, it being empty, right?
I'm gonna need a reference for one of those with the whole carriage.
Now,
With the whole slide.
yeah, I am
in
because
at
the
back.
front
Yep.
is what's going to fail me right here. Yeah, because it's actually going to be back here. Yep. Let me see if I can find one.
What do we have?
That's a Glock 19, right? Yeah.
It's after Earth.
That's all right. We'll see if we can find it before we get out of here today.
Believe it
We're
or
almost-
not, I like that one.
What's that?
That I'm telling Vincent that I liked After Earth.
After Earth, Nuff said, and then he did After Earth. Nuff said, well, you know, After Earth, I'm not a fan. I really
know.
wasn't, but I don't get the hate though. That's the thing. I don't get the hate because it just wasn't. It was a little too slow for me. That's all it was for me. It was just a little too slow. Let's see. Hang on. Maybe I can just put it in the search. Glock 19 slide back. Slide back. Oh, now I got nothing but pictures of the slide. Come on, man. Come on, man. I got the pistol grip and the slide. None of them together with it wide open. What the hell, man? Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Glock 19 empty. There it is. Boom. That's what I needed. There it is. Okay. Yeah. I got it now. That one looks a lot like the one I have, so we'll get that one. Let's see. Save? No, not save. View image. That's what we need to do. Yeah. And then save image. And we'll go ahead and open that one up. No. Don't want... Oh, shoot. Cancel. Save image. Okay, good. Save. And then we should be able to open it. Let me just open it out of my folder here. Okay, there it is right there. And we'll bring that over here and show you what it's going to look like. And then we'll go ahead and wrap for today because we're getting pretty close to the end. I got to go to work. That's why I only do it for an hour on Fridays, just to show people the progress and everything. There's the one with the slide back. So that is exactly what I need. It looks just like that one. Now, I've seen some other ones with the ribs in the front too, just like the back. So, but this one doesn't have that. So this looks like it'll be close enough and I'll be able to do it from there.
Maybe it's a custom slide. Because
Could
I
be.
have never seen them with the
Ribs in the
gloves
front looks
with the ribs on the
strange
front.
to me. Yeah. Yeah.
6 hour does it. I had never seen it on a original Glock part.
Let me see if I can show you on this one. The one I'm talking about. Yeah, here you go. Pull this over. All right, that one right there.
Yeah, that one.
See what I'm talking about?
Well,
That thing looks like it's
maintenance
got a
kit
bent barrel too. What the hell? Why is the barrel pointing up like that? That's
always happen. I
man.
don't know
That's
why.
That's weird. But anyway, okay. So I've got some graphics I can use to continue working on this. So we'll keep those and have it ready to go. So that's where we're going to finish up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing what's going on behind the scenes here on the comic book. What are you
By
laughing
nature
at?
says-
Rib for her pleasure. Oh my God. Don't you mean his pleasure? Because I'm pretty sure, isn't it Mr. Penn that gets sodomized with a pistol in the new movie?
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
What are you
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about, man?
I'm serious. The new movie. What's it called? One Battle After Another? Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't want to know.
I'm serious. That something like that happens in it, from what I understand. I haven't seen it. It's not
I'm
my kind of
never-
movie. It doesn't.
I'm
did
never
not-
gonna see that.
Didn't look like my kind of movie. It really didn't. But anyway, okay. So we are done for today. Let me go ahead and shut this down real fast. Get that finished up, and we'll go ahead and let people know what's going on with our channels. Do you want to tell them what's going on with Pop Culture Minefield? Do you want me to pull it up, man?
Well, go ahead.
Okay, I surely will. Hang on one
Yes,
second.
in 1 hour,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna 1 hour. Yes, 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour, 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah, 3 o'clock. We're gonna have a healthy discussion about the Wolfman, the 1942 version.
Oh yeah, Yeah. I watched that one. They suggested that I watch that one.
With Lon Chaney Jr. No.
No. Benicio del Toro.
No, that is the 2010.
Okay, so you are doing the
Today
old
is
one.
1942.
Okay, gotcha.
The original.
That one. All right.
Yes.
Gotcha. Hang on. Let me go ahead and pull it up. Yeah. They're going to be talking The Wolfman at 3 o'clock today. Lon Chaney Jr. and Claude Rains. Claude Rains was the Invisible Man, though, too. You know.
You wouldn't know because you cannot see him.
No, you wouldn't know because you can't see him. But I just know that from the Rocky Horror Picture Show opening song. That's the only reason why I know it. But anyway, yeah, man, that's at 3 p.m. Central Time. Do you have any guests besides the three of you, or that you know of, or?
No, that I know of.
Okay, cool. Look, guys, if you missed, just real quick, because I still have the thumbnail up for it. If you missed the one with Stan Irving on Wednesday, you guys need to go check that out.
Yes.
We had a good time talking to him.
That was an incredible.
We didn't even run the slideshow. We were having such a good time talking to him, man. So you guys should go check that out.
That guy is awesome.
He is awesome. I hope Gary gets him back on the show a lot. But that was Wednesday. Go check that out. And this is today at 3 p.m. Central Time. Then what is this? Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Don't worry about Friday. I'm gonna take care of John's show. But this is Saturday. You're gonna be talking Wolfman.
Yes. No.
They're gonna be talking Wolfman, not you.
Yeah, man. And I was so hyped for this movie. I love this movie. Like,
Did you
idea.
enjoy it? I tell you what I liked about it, man. I liked the set pieces in it. I thought the whole production design of it was awesome. The castle's badass. You know, I thought the whole thing was very cool. The costume design and everything. Yeah,
I haven't found anything to dislike in this movie.
No, me either. It's good. It's just, you know, I've never been a huge Wolfman fan.
I do. No, I do.
Yeah.
I am.
But yeah, this is. If I was gonna watch a Wolfman movie, it'd be this one. It's good stuff. Yeah.
This is my favorite kind of monster because with the vampires that they are all. Well, I mean,
they're evil, man. They seduce people.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is not a monster that I do not like.
Yeah.
But this one, you're a monster against your will.
Right. Yes. Gotcha.
And then you have only two options. Either you embrace it and become a son of a bitch.
Right.
You are tortured by it.
Right.
And this movie, I think, is the first one that put both things on screen at the same time.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, I love the cast. They're all great. Right down to Hugo Weaving as the cop. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing's really cool.
And he's the next werewolf.
Yeah, you know he is. Yeah. If they'd have kept going with it, yeah, he would have been, because he got hit there at the end of it. Yeah, he did. Okay, so they're doing that one. Let's see. I've already got Mondays taken care of. I've got that one here.
Yeah. Wait.
So, what else?
Saturday morning we're gonna have the members only stream.
Okay.
And Gary is wrapping up a watch along. I don't have any idea how he's gonna do it, and I don't think it's gonna be on YouTube. This one.
This one right here.
Creature feature. Yes.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Well, there's a couple of ways you can do watch-alongs. I've done them before. I've used my Discord to do it. You know, set up a Discord room for people to go watch the movie at, and then have this, you know, for the chat and stuff on YouTube. There's several ways to do it. You can do it through Zoom. I've seen Paulie do it with Zoom before.
I think he's going to use Discord, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I am not gonna be able to be there because Saturday my day is full.
Right.
And oh man, I love this movie. I remember the first time we discussed this movie, we did it with the writer, director, and that guy is another awesome guest.
Oh, very cool. That's cool. That's for members only, so become a member of Pop Culture Minefields channel, man.
Yes.
To get involved in that watch along for the Lady in White.
Man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anything else you want to let them know about? Of course, I'm sure that
yeah. Tonight,
Vince
it's
has
not
put.
gon-
Okay, go
tonight
ahead.
it's not going to be a game show.
No game show tonight. Okay,
No,
so
because,
no gaming night with John tonight.
Exactly.
I think what was going on there? Somebody couldn't make it, right? I think
Me.
Is it you? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. YouTube has that feature preview vid. Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm reading something that Low Spec said over here. Yeah, it has that feature, but I'm not monetized, so I can't use it. It's something I can't use. You have to be monetized to use a few of these.
I have never seen that feature.
Yeah, Culture Casino uses it. I've seen a few of his videos. But the other thing that you can't do unless you're monetized is send people to another channel. You know how they say, we're going to send you to such and such when we're done? You have to be monetized to do that, because Brian from That 70s Rock Fan always redirects people to the show you and I do on Monday nights. You know, because I rap right before I come over there and hang out with you on my channel, right? And he always redirects people over there. But you have to be monetized to do that. So, yeah. There's a few features you can't do unless you're monetized on YouTube. But I'll get there. Look, we're having the 700 stream. I'll tell you about that here in a minute. We were doing our stream Friday night, and I joined the 700 club during the show Wednesday night.
It?
Yeah,
You
I'm
are
at 702,
02?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Look, they told me a long time ago that it would start to snowball after a while. It would just start, like an avalanche coming, and it's slowly starting to snowball. Because look, I just had the 600 stream like 4 months ago, and now I'm up to 700 already in 4 months, and it would have taken me a year to get 100 subs before. So I'm starting to get them at a faster rate. And I think one of the reasons why I'm doing that is I'm on the days I don't have a stream, I put out a short. You know what I mean? Get something on every day. So anyway, let's see. Is Das Wolfen starting the Baldur's Gate 3 stream once he's finished with Fallout? Yes. Matter of fact, it's going to be Martin, Knock, and him all playing Baldur's Gate together. Whenever he's done with Fallout. So I am looking forward to that. I want him to hurry up and finish fucking Fallout so those guys can get together and play, because look, that's going to be fun to watch, those guys right there. No doubt about it. And it's good to see you, Read by Nature. Okay, boys and girls, let me let you know what's going on my channel. First of all, I already showed you the Subscribe Star page. Go check that out. All the links are in the chat. Vince put them in there already. Go by JoesAtmosfere.com. There's a link to it there too. Also on JoesAtmosfere.com, there's a link to the teaser issue, the 0 issue of the Privateer, which is just 5 pages. It's the first 5 inked pages. Everybody that's watched this show has seen what I've done in the 0 issue of the Privateer. It's up there on Amazon Kindle for $1. You can watch it with your comic book reader on there and support the comic book. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, go check that stuff out. Plus commissions. If you want a commission for Christmas for a portrait, I'm telling you now, you got to get it in before December 1st, because I'm not drawing anything past December 7th. So if you want something done, go there, send me an email, and we'll get it started. I've already got a couple that I'm starting this week. So this is the last month for it. So if you want that special someone, if you got that special someone you want a nice gift for, I will tell you this. If it's a couple, they don't have to be together in the same picture. Just find your favorite picture of one of them, your favorite picture of the other one. I'll put them together. That's the beauty of an artist doing it for you. I can put people together that can't get together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what? It's funny. A friend of mine whose kids came over to visit one time. We were educating her about Star Wars. She had never seen it before. And I showed her the original trilogy over a weekend. And her kids came with her, right? And these guys, one of them was in middle school and the other one was in high school at the time. They got with me away from their mother and said, hey, we want you to do a picture of us for Christmas. I said, what's that? He goes, the younger one wanted to be Deadpool, and the other one wanted to be Wolverine back to back, and I did it for him, and it came out looking awesome, man. You know what I mean? It was really cool. And from what she just talked to my wife the other day, and I said, does she still have the drawing? She said, yeah, she's fixing to put it up in her new office. I was like, wow, that's cool. You know? So if you want to get something done, get that stuff in before December 1st, because I'm not drawing past the 7th. I'm stopping shipping on the 7th. So there you go. I know a dude who was born on December 7th. Really? Wow. It's a day that will live in infamy. Yes, it will. But anyway, let me let you know what's going on with the streaming on the channel. Of course, you know you're watching Sketching the Privateer. We do it every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. You guys come on over and hang out. We'll just sit here and rap like me and Martin been doing. And then, of course, the next time you'll see me is Sunday morning at 8 p.m. Well, actually, no, I lie. Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You guys know I play Beyond Two Souls every Halloween. That's when I decided to do it. And then right in the middle of the show on Wednesday, I hit 700. So this show is going to also be, it's going to double as the 700 subscriber celebration. So you guys come on over, watch me have a couple of drinks and mess up Beyond Two Souls, one of my favorite games of all time. It's the only, I don't play horror games, but this is the closest thing to a horror game I have. It's entities and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. You guys come check it out. We're going to get together at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. That's 8:30 Eastern on Saturday. And then Sunday morning at 10 a.m., it's time for Week 8 Tailgate. If you want to get your NFL news from guys that love the game, not a bunch of gamblers that want to know point spreads, then come see us on NFL pregame party at 10 a.m. Central Time on Sunday. And then, of course, it's time for the Brothers to Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2025 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday, 6 p.m. Central Time. And then Monday morning, it's back over to Pop Culture Minefield. And I know Martin's going to be here for this. We're going to be doing Godzilla -1 minus color on Military Monster Day. So I finally have to watch Godzilla. I have. It's been on the back burner. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to watch it this weekend so that I can be ready for this Military Monster Day on Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time. You guys come check it out. We're going to have a good time doing that one. I wish Das Wolfen was off for that one. He'd have a ball doing that one with us. He's the biggest Godzilla fan I know. Okay, after that, at 4 p.m. Central Time, it's going to be The Devil Rides Out on It's Only Talkin' Roll. He's doing one of his favorite Hammer horror movies starring Christopher Lee. It's called The Devil Rides Out. And he doesn't have a thumbnail for it yet, or I'd have it downloaded. But that's at 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel. He's doing that for Halloween, so you guys come check it out. The Devil Rides Out at 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, it's over to my channel for Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails. And it's the last Monday of the month, so you know what that means. It means me and Lunatic, and maybe Knock, if he's not busy, may be joining us for this one as we play some DC Universe Online. You know, we always play that game once a month with Lunatic. So you guys come check it out at 6:30 p.m. Central Time on Monday. And then, of course, Wednesday, it's time to get back over to Pop Culture Minefield's channel for Wednesday afternoon matinee. Do you know what the movie is this week on Wednesday? Okay.
Nope.
Well, you know, they set it up.
Oh
okay,
no! Yes, I'm ashamed of a producer. Yes, we have the Invisible Man.
Hang on. I've got it here. I still have it up. It's Claude Rains. It's the Invisible Man. See, I knew he was the Invisible Man, even though you can't see him. Yes, that's a great movie, by the way. Love that movie, man. He is not the nicest guy in the world, but that's okay. When you're invisible, you can be that way. You know what? My favorite Invisible Man movie is
Hollow Man.
No, it's not Hollow Man. It's God. What's the name of that movie, man? Sean
The one with
Connery.
Chevy Chase?
No, Sean Connery, man. But that's good too. No, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I love The Invisible Man in that movie. I think he's great in that flick.
And I like that movie, and everybody hates it.
I love it. I love that movie, dude. But that's, other than James Mason, that's my favorite depiction of Captain Nemo, is him in that movie. I think he's fucking great in that flick, you know? But anyway, we'll talk some Invisible Man at 3 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. Why am I not in the thumbnail, man? I missed one Wednesday, and he's taking me off the thumbnail. Look at this guy. I swear. What is up with that? But anyway,
Well,
I'm just messing around. I don't really care. But anyway, that's Wednesday. On Wednesday afternoon matinee at 3 p.m. Central Time this week. And then, of course, at 5:30 Central Time, it's time for State of the Atmosphere. And this week, we're going to do all of the November releases. We're going to wrap up Halloween with some movies maybe we didn't mention during the previous 3 shows, because you know we've been celebrating it all month. And we're also going to check in on Sydney Sweeney and have the pop culture update. So you guys be here for that at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. And that brings us right back around to Sketching the Privateer. So let's check in real quick with the chat before we get out of here. See if anybody's got anything to say here. Let's see. I would too depressed. Okay. You guys are going to have to edit yourself. I swear to God. Depressed to if Michael Bay made a lame movie. Okay. I'm not sure what that's all about.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. Pearl Harbor. Oh, God, yeah. Yikes. Ugh. Yikes. Joe, I'm going to make it my mission that you'll play Alien Isolation next Halloween time. Really? Okay. I got you, man. We'll check that out. Have Das Wolfson Godzilla retrospective on my watch list over on Rumble. Yeah, look. He's got a bunch of videos about Godzilla. You should definitely check out Das Wolfen's channel if you're a Godzilla fan, because he's got a bunch of stuff about it on there. They need to remake that film with John Cena. The Invisible Man. You can't see me. Yes. And again, science fiction double feature. That's right. Science fiction. Ooh, double feature. Don't get me started. I could sing the entire soundtrack of fucking Rocky Horror, man. I love it. It's a dumb, fun movie. Yes, it is. And Vince says, cheerio, guys and gals. See you next time. Stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a great weekend. And you know what I'm going to tell you, guys? I'm going to tell you to be safe. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. And you, Martin, have a good time this weekend. And don't worry about a thing. We'll see you on Monday,
Starting
man.
today.
All right, buddy boy. Take care. And we'll see you later, guys. Be good and keep on keeping on.